Welcome to the Icaran sector. This is Andrew. This is some more Solohammer. This is 1,000 points of Adeptus Custodies versus 1,000 points of Thousand Suns. So yeah, welcome to the channel. Today is Boxing Day, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all. Hope you had a good one yesterday, although I'm not sure when this video will come out. It'll be in the new year anyway, but Happy New Year for that as well. So yeah, I'm sat here and I thought, well, I've got nothing else to do. Let's get some armies on the table. Now, this is filmed before the Custodies codex comes out, so I thought I'd give them a last hurrah on their last codex and was it War of the Spider. So that can go onto the table, and I thought they will take on the T-Suns, because I've only played them on the tabletop once, so I wanted to get them out again. So today, interesting, you can see there's 3 objectives on the table because we're playing incisive attack. So there's the 3 objectives. Each turn we'll roll a d3, and you score 1 victory point additional for holding that one at the end of each battle round. So each score is at the end of the battle round, and I had to reread that one. And our lines are like this today. I don't know who's got which side yet. I'll need to measure that all off. And our twist: Gales, so subtract 1 from movement, subtract 1 from advance and charge rolls. So this should slow things down a little bit. I don't know who that's going to work in favour of. Probably still the Custodies. So we will go on and look at the armies. So we have just under 1,000 points of Custodies. We're led by a shield captain with the shield and sword. I've spent a command point for Captain Commander. So he has the Indomitable Constitution for +2 wounds, getting him up to 8. He's got, these are Dread Hosts, so he's got the All-Seeing Annihilator. So 6 to hit in close combat when they're within 6 inches of him, score an additional hit. And he also has the Auric Shackles, so subtract 1 from attacks characteristics of enmity characters when they're within 6 inches of him. He's brought along 5 Custodians with spears and 1 with a sword and shield. No Misericordias for points, because I always forget them anyway. In the elites, we have the Dreadnought with 1 Lastrum Bolter and 1 Disruptor. Adratic Disruptor. I don't know if you can actually do that. It's letting me do it, so I'm going to run with it because it would take me over points otherwise to have 2. So we will see how that goes. And we have the Terminators with the axes, and we have Bikers with the Hurricane Bolters. So that, oh yeah, and I paid a command point for Eternal Penitent. So I can reroll charge rolls, and I get an extra attack. Yes. Okay, well, we'll go on to look at the... And here we have just under 1,000 points of Thousand Suns, Cult of Mutation, which gives the Sorcerer as the Warlord, and he has Aether Stride, so he gets 3 inches extra movement. He's been upgraded to a Battle Psyker, so he hits on 2s, and he gets an attack characteristic of 5, and his relic is the Exalted Mutation, which is from the Cult of Mutation. Add 1 to his strength, toughness, and attacks. So he's a bit of a beat stick. He's got Swelled by the Warp and Temporal Surge. So he can make a normal move again, and he can buff himself up. The Infernal Master next to him has paid for a relic, the Umbrellic Crystal, for a once-a-game teleportation. He's got Diabolical Savant Pact and Malefic Maelstrom, and Malefic Maelstrom is the one we'll probably use the most because that add 1 strength to shooting weapons. And he's got Presage for a +1 to hit as his spell. In the troops, there are this is a Warp Flame Pistol on the Sorcerer, and they both have, both the troops choices have the icon of flame for the extra cabal points, Pyrrhic Flux obviously for the flame arrow goodness, and there is a, where is he? There we are, the cannon there, Soul Reaper cannon. And this troop, 10-man want bolter. They have Protege on the Aspiring Sorcerer, so he knows 2 spells, Glamour of Zinch and Temporal Manipulation. And again, Soul Reaper cannon and icon. In the elites, we have the Scarab Occult with a relic, with a command point paid for the relic, Skellock's Talon. So it's an upgraded Force Stave, and they've got Right to Coalescence, so they can regain all wounds. One model can regain all its wounds, and they've got Presage as well, just for reliability. And then there's the Helldrake, which is equipped with the Hades autocannon. See how good that does against the Custodies. But yeah, we'll come across the Cabal points and things as I remember to do them throughout the game. This is only my second game with these guys, so we'll see how it goes. Right, we will roll off to see who gets what side, and we will deploy. So end of deployment, the 1,000 Suns won the roll-off, so they chose this side to be in range of 2 objectives, a lot easier. We'll see how that one goes. And the Custodies then deployed 5-man on this side, those guys in strategic reserve. Captain and Dreadnought in the centre, bikes hidden as best they can. We've got the 10-man bolter squad there. I didn't put the Terminators in reserve, and the 2 characters are hidden behind the back there. They will come forward at a later section. The flyer in the middle, and the flamers on this side to hold this objective, and we'll see how that one goes. So what we'll do now is we will roll off to see who can choose turn 1. And we'll go for white for the Custodies, red for the 1,000 Suns. The Custodies. Yeah, the Custodies probably could do with trying to knock some wounds off things, so they will go into turn 1 first. So the bikes zip around this way, hopefully charge and take that objective, but it's like a 10-inch, so they'll need 11 on the roll. But they are in Overwatch, so we'll have to see what they do with the shooting. The big guy and the captain stepped up to take the objective. Oh! And the double objective is 2. That one over there that's got nobody on it. That one's my double point objective. So yeah, we'll go on to the shooting phase then. And the first thing, the big fella will put... just put all his shots at the bird. Try and take that one down. Let's have a look. What's he got in range? Actually, everything's in range of that. Everything's in range. I'll put all the shots up there. So we've got heavy 2 from the Dreadnought, because it's supersonic at the minute, but hitting on 3s. Strength 8. Wounding on 3s. Double check that. Helldrake toughness 7. Yeah, wounding on 3s. AP -2, so it's the 5-up invul. Nope. And that takes a flat 3 damage. And it also has 2 shots from the Lastron Bolter. 2 hits, wounding on 5s. 1 wound. AP -1, so 4 up. That passes. And the Dratic Destructor. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. No wounds. So we put 3 wounds onto the... So we're going to pay a command point for these guys to go to Rapid Fire 2. So the pistol is out of range. We are ever shooting through this, which will class as industrial terrain, so will be a -1 to hit at those guys there. So hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 4s, but each one will kill. So we'll take down 1. And so the last thing to shoot then very quickly, well, these guys will shoot at the flamers, and there's going to be no cover because they're not actually in the building. So I'll come back for the saving wounds because there's a lot of shots because they're in half range because they're under 12. Out of 36 shots, I dropped 4 on shooting. Now these will wound on 4s. And because of all is dust, they will save on 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Some good shooting from the bikers. But saving on 2s for all is dust. So they managed to take out 2 Marines there. Oh no, not that one. Let's take those 2 out. So end of the shooting phase. Ugh. Reasonable there. Have we... What's the charge? Oh, it's a 9-inch charge. Oh, it's a 10-inch charge. Okay, that's not as bad. So we're straight into... Well, we will fire Overwatch, but... And that doesn't get us in. And there is 2 flamers. And a pistol, right. So the pistol hits on a 6. Nothing. Heavy 5 from the Soul Reaper. Nothing. And the flamers. 9. 9. Wounding on 5s. Just 3. Saving on 4s. And 1 biker takes 2 wounds, putting it down to 2. And that is the end of Custodies turn 1. We'll go on to the Thousand Suns. So a number of things happen in the command the command phase. We roll for the Demonic Pact, which failed. So I paid a CP to give a mortal wound to the Terminators, which then they regenerated because they have the extra upgrade, and then we use the Umbrellic Crystal to shift them way over this side to try and deal with this menace. These guys had to advance it on the objective, so they can't shoot, but they can. They are holding the objective. We moved on to the objective here, and the Helldrake went to hover mode to take on the bikes, and we will go into the psychic phase. And I have 9 Cabal points. Cabal points. So what we'll do first is we will spend 4 Cabal points for Echoes of the Warp on this guy at the back here. He's not going to do anything else, so on a 3-up. Yeah, well that was, yep, so that's a 4. So that passes, so I get myself an extra command point. I'm down to 5 Cabal points. These guys will throw out a smite onto those guys. So that goes off on a 6. Yeah, we'll take it. D3 for 2, ignoring a 6. So one of them only takes 1 wound. Which we don't need to put it... Oh, I need to put it on the shield, don't we? For the extra... No, it's okay. It's only those guys. So yeah, we'll put it on a normal one and then come to the shield afterwards. The Battle Psyker will go for Temporal Surge, which needs a 7. So 6, that's a 7. So he gets to move again. Another 8 inches. So just to the front there. And he will go for Swelled by the Warp, which goes off on a 6. That's a 5. Right, so I'll spend my remaining 5 Cabal points on add 1 to the Psychic test. And Custodies will go for Spark of Divinity on him. So on a, needs a 7. Oh, that is actually blocked. That's CP. So he's not swallowed by the warp, which is a bit of a shame. And these will put presage on themselves. It goes off on a 7. Nope, that does not go off, but it's not perils. And then these guys will put Pyrite Flux, which goes off on a 5. So that's a 7. So they've got +1 strength. They don't have presage. That is the psychic phase then. So we'll go on to the shooting. All right, we'll start over here then with the flamers. So there's the pistol, the cannon, and 2 flamers. So the pistol hits on a 3, wound on a 5, nothing. The Soul Reaper cannon hits on, is it a heavy? Yeah, so it hits on 4s because they did move. Strength 6 will wound on 4s. And we'll save on a 4-up. Nope, 1 damage. Putting that one down to 1 wound left. And the 2 flamers. 9. 6, 8, 9. Strength 5. So they're still wounding on 5. Oh, that was a waste of a spell. I should have done 3. Saving on 4s. Oh wow. So we kill a bike and put a bike down to 3 wounds. The Hades autocannon then will go into the bikers as well. 4 shots. On 3s. Strength 8, wounding on 3s. Saving on 4s. So that's 2 damage, putting that one down to 1. I guess we do that one in the shooting phase. So he's got a warp flamer onto that thing. 3 shots. Wounding on 6s? Yeah, 6s. Oh, 1. And that will save on a 4-up. And it saves. So these guys will put all of the shots into him. I'll pay a command point to give them an extra shot. So we'll start with the Soul Reaper cannon. So now strength 7. What's the toughness of the... He's toughness 7. So hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. And I'll go straight through to its 5-up in roll. And that takes a single wound. Putting it down to 8. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 5s. Oh, that's not bad. Saving on 4s. take another 4 damage. We're down to 4. Ooh. And then the rocket is Hellfire Missile Rack. 2 shots, hitting on 4s, hitting on 3s, saving on the saving on 4, and it saves. That is then the end of the shooting phase, I suppose. So this one will charge in there. Oh yeah, that's a 6 with -1, that's definitely in. Battle Psyker will charge the Dreadnought. Another 6, that'll get him in, but it'll tuck around there so he's out of the way of heroic intervention. And these are 9 inches away, and they'll need a 10 because of the +1. No. Let's start with the Battle Psyker then. So you get 7 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 2s. He is strength 8. Hitting on 2s. Of course, 3 1s. Did not do that last time. Wounding on 3s. The all wound an AP -1. 3 ups. Oh no! Oh no! He's in trouble. Do we pay to interrupt over here? So he gets 5 attacks. +1 for the charge. Hitting on 3s. Strength user, strength 7, so wounding on 3s. Well, they all wound. AP -2, so the 4 up invul. So we kill that bike and put that one down to 2 wounds. That will consolidate in. And the bikers get 4 attacks each. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. They all hit. Strength 6, wounding on 5s. No successful wounds. And then the Dreadnought. He gets 6 attacks because of his +1. Strength ×2, so he's wounding on 2s, hitting on 2s. Is he within 6 inches? Oh yes. So reroll the 1s. Wounding on 2s. Everything wounds. Everything needs the 5 up invul. Battle Psyker is it's D3 +3, 3, 6, 9. Well, yeah, no, that Battle Psyker is very much out of it. Well, that thing is brutal. So at the end of turn 1, the Custodies, the Thousand Suns are on the 2 objectives there. So, and they get the double 1, so they get 3 points, and the Custodies get a single point as we go into turn 2, and the active objective is the same one. So can these guys remove them? And we're going to turn 2. So this guy has turned around to deal with these guys. We remain in combat there. So if he survives, he can't get flamed out of it. These guys have dropped in 9 inches away from over there, and these guys have come through. So basically we need to take away as many of them as possible. Maybe not get on the objective, but also deny it to them instead. These guys can charge it. There is one guy in the terrain, so he can shoot without penalty. Everyone else will be at -1. These guys, fine. Captain move round to give them the reroll of 1. And we will go on to the shooting phase. So we'll start here. And he will put all his shots into Terminators. So the heavy 2, no minuses to hit this time, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 2s. Strength 8, -2. Saving on 4s. Oh, they saved both of them. The Adeptus Destructor. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. That's a 6, so that will save on a 5-up invul. Nope. That's 3 damage. Bye bye Terminator. And the Astrum Stormbolter hitting on 3s. Oh, hitting on 2, sorry. Wounding on 3s. AP -1, but because it's 1 damage, it's always dust. So saving on 2s. So one of them will take a wound. That probably could have gone better. So these guys will shoot at the guys over there. The grenades are blast, so there is 10, so they get guaranteed 2 shots. 2, 4, 6. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1s. Wounding on 3s. AP -2, so saving on the 5-up invul. Nope, we take down another one. And then the bolter. I'll cast on axe. 2, 4, 6. Hitting on 2s. Reroll that 1. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 4s. And that's 2 damage. Ooh. Taking down another one. And these guys will fire in. Is it the shield? Oh no, it's an axe that's in the cover. And where is the shield? The shield is in range. So we'll pay the CP to get them double shots. So 4 shots from the sword. 4 shots from the one in cover. 1, 2, 3. That'll be -1 to hit. So the sword. 3 hits. 4s. Saving on a 2. AP dash, yep, saving on a 2. Yep. This one's hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 4s. Alright, we kill 2. And then these guys hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 4s. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's damn good shooting. That is the end of that. So we're on to the charge phase. So these guys will try and charge over here. 7, I don't think we'll get them in. No. And this guy will attempt to make a charge. And we will pay a command point for Overwatch, because he's definitely in there. Oh, that is the wrong one that ran away. I will cheat myself like that. Yep, the Soul Reaper Cannon, hitting on 6s, 3. Strength 7 still, so wounding on 4s. No wounds. 3 normal ones, and then 5s. 2 wounds. Saving on 4s. Actually down to 3 wounds. And then the missiles. 1 hit. Wounds on a 3. 5 up invul. Actually makes it. Ooh. So we will go here then. He had, was it 6 attacks? 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. Oh, 3 1s. Saving up on their 4-ups. Well, he's very much dead. D3 plus 3. 3, 6. No, jeez. Okay, we'll go up to Eldritch Claws. 5 attacks, he's not on the charge. Hitting on 3s. 7, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. 2 4-up invuls. Nope. We do at least get rid of the bikes. And he gets 4 attacks for the charge. Skeleton's Talon. Okay, this is going to be a challenge, but here we go. Hitting on 3s. 8, so wounding on 3s. But it's AP dash, so it saves on 2s. Ooh. And he does 2d3 damage. That's a little bit of revenge. Does that thing explode? I think it probably does, right? Explodes on a 6. No. Alright. So the captain needs to have a worry there. As we go on to turn 2 for the 1,000 Suns. Okay, so we're now down to 5 Cabal points. We pushed up here. The Hull Drake has come to deal with these. We've moved around here. The Pact failed to go off this time. I don't have anything to put mortal wounds on it. So that's that. And they've stayed over there for now, because they're probably going to be okay. Brave fella. So we'll spend our 4 Cabal points on a 3-up. We get a command point. Yes. We'll put Presage onto the Helldrake. So that goes off on a 7, I think. Yes. So the Helldrakes will hit on 2s. These guys... Alright, we'll put Temple Manipulation onto him. Yep, so that goes off for D3. For 1. 2, 10. Yeah. Is he supposed to be... Actually, is he supposed to regenerate a turn? Oh, he does regenerate. So he regenerates up to that. And the last psychic will put a smite onto the captain. We'll spend a command point to try and deny that. That does not deny. So, and we put the big 3, which can be ignored on 6s. So he takes 2 wounds, putting him down to 6, which is a good start. So we'll start over here. We'll put his Storm Bolter into the captain. And 2 wounds. Saving on 3 ups because of his shield. Oh, he takes another wound. That's handy. We'll put the autocannon into there. Hitting on 2s now. And of course he rolls 2 1s. Moving on 3s. 4 up invul. And they pass both of those. Ooh. So these guys will put their shots into there. A bolt pistol. Hits. Doesn't wound. And the Soul Reaper cannon. And then take it on 3s. Yes, strength 6. Saving up 4 up invuls. They're all good. Alright, well, we will try and make a charge from there. So it's actually 9 inch, so he needs a 10. Nope. And we'll charge the bird in. Yep. Block that off. She'll go well in front and block it off. And he has 5 attack, 6 on the charge. Hitting on 2s. He'll hit. Strength 7, wounding on 3s. AP minus 2, so saving on 4s. So it's 2, 4. So we managed to take out 1. But that won't last for very long. They have 4 attacks each. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Well, that one was, there we go. And strength 8, wounding on 3s. AP minus 2, that's 5 up invul. 3 go through for 3d3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring down to 7 wounds, which is now bracketed. No, it's only just not bracketed. And again, we score 3 points, so putting us to 6 for the 1,000 Suns, and 1 point putting us to 2 for the Custodies. So we'll figure out which one will be the special objective 3. Oh, so that's this one. I'll go to turn 3 for the Custodies, find out what they do. So the captain didn't move, but he turned around, so he can maybe shoot at this one and can whittle it down. It'll probably be contested next turn unless we can kill it. These guys have moved under the bridge there, so they can shoot normally and take care of those. We'll remain in combat there, and they're safe for the rest of the game, I suppose. So we will put... what's his sword? Pistol 2 into him. 2 hits. 2 wounds. Saving on 2s. He's okay. So we'll put all the shots from here Yeah, we'll go overkill. We'll pay to get all the rapid fire. So the pistol first. Saving on 2s for this one. And 4 rapid fire 2 spears. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. Wounding on 4s. Ooh. Easy. Oh, this should do it. Saving on 4s. Almost. So that kills the 2 remaining ones there. So they take that objective by numbers now. And we go into the fight phase. And the Helldrake gets to attack first with its 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s because it's still presaged. Moving on 3s. Oh. Saving on 4s. So 1 goes through doing 2 damage to 1. And they've got 4 attacks each. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on the 3s. And saving on 5s. So 3 go through, 3d3. So that's 2, 4, 7. It's got 7 wounds left. Does it go boom? Yes. Ooh. Don't need to look that up. D3 mortal wounds for 2, which does actually take that one down because it had 2 wounds left. And the Helldrake is taken out. As we go on to turn 3 for the Thousand Suns. This is going to... So we've got Diabolical Saban on over there, so he gets an extra Cabal point, and he can reroll his Psychic test. So we've got 6 Cabal points to play with, and we've moved over here, and they will just stay where they are. And we will pay 4 command points for Cabal points for an extra command point. So we're swimming in command points because we're going to try and spend as many as possible this turn. And he'll put Presage on himself. 3, 4, 5. That doesn't go off. And a smite from here. That goes off for 3. So he takes 2 wounds, putting him down to 3. And we'll go on to the shooting phase. So we'll pay a command point to give him an extra shot. So he gets 5 shots, hitting on 3s, hitting on 5s, saving on 3s. He gets a pistol. Hits, wounds, save on a 4. No! So that one takes an extra wound. And that being said, we'll all go on to the charge phase. 7, or 6 is that in? It should be. Yep. And I guess we charge over there. 4, yep, that's in. And so we'll start with this guy. He has the special one. So he gets 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, saving on 2s, And I'm not going to pay to interrupt, because this guy's probably not going to... So he gets 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Strength plus 3, strength 7, wounding on 3s. First one, saving on a 4-up, on a 4-up, on a 4-up, on a 4-up. No! So we just killed that one that was on 1 wound. Right. So the captain will strike back. He has 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s for now. And... oh. Reroll of 6 scores additional hits. Well, there was at least 2 of them there. Wounding on 3s. And saving on 5s. And that does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Yeah, he's he had his chance. And right, consolidating. Right, they get 3 attacks each. 1, 2, 3. So the sword hits twice, wounds once, D3 damage for 1, and the spears saving on 5s. 2, 4, 5 damage. How many wounds does he have? 4? He has 4 wounds. Yep, he's taken care of. So at the end of turn 3, it's 3 points to 1. So that's 5 points to 7 in favour of the 1,000 Suns. They've only got 1 unit left. And the next is that one. So turn 4 be 3 points to... so that's 8 to 8. And turn 5, 2 is that one over there. So even if they don't move, the Custodies take this one 11 points to 9. 11 points to 9 by the end of turn 6 if nobody, or turn 5 if nobody moves. That was gloriously bloody. I loved that one. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, nice little swan song for the Custodies as they were, and they're only going to get better, no doubt, after following all the other codexes. Codices. 1,000 Suns did a reasonable job this time. I still need to learn some more stuff from them. Didn't spend any of the command points I intended to, but we shall see. We will go pack this lot away and say congratulations to the Custodies. They did well, although the Heldrake did well this game, taking out a few bikers and things. Anyway, that was a very quick Boxing Day game. As again, happy holidays to all. Do have a good new year. This video should come out just after New Year. And we've had a fantastic time this last year with the Icaran sector. We've grown and we've really enjoyed it. And we're looking hopefully to grow further. So if you did like what you saw here, over the year there'll be a mixture of Solohammer and normal battle reports, kill team, aeronautica, maybe a few other bits and pieces, nudge nudge, wink wink, as we go through the year, as we see. And yeah, so at some point in January. The Custodies will get the new codex, and we'll get them on the channel again. So thank you everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment where I went wrong, especially regarding some of the attacks, I think. Right, but anyway, we'll see you in the next video.